Down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Tries from 7. And it's Paul getting it to go.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
To the middle.
Oh, wow.
By Kaminsky. Bridges finds Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Ball against Brown. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here is Kaminsky. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
Oh,
Greg,
yeah,
I think
right.
maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
And they double up Paul. Here's Ayton.
Man, no
That's
way.
his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Somebody could have ripped
You know,
him.
you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Round the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A nice shot by Booker.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the dunk by Robinson.
While as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside, shoots over Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Brown against Paul. 5 on the clock. There at the pass to Brown. The offensive rebound, Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Robinson's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker with it. Now defended by Randall. No good from Booker.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Brown, good.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Paul against Brown. And they double up Paul.
Oh, wow.
Now Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. Knicks with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Rose, he's checked in for the Knicks. Sharks checked in for Phoenix. Cameron Payne comes in for Chris Paul. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come.
What's up? Carry on.
Typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. But whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Brown, good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Rivers. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so Brown will bring it up for the Knicks with a 9-point lead. In the corner, it's Robinson.
I'll back out.
Brown outside. Down low. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. Suns trail by 11. And Brown over to help. The pass to Galloway. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, that's just great lift on the shot from Galloway. You see the elevation, the follow through. It's a very repeatable motion.
It's Brown on the win. A 38-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Payne looking around.
Get ripped.
There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Galloway with the bucket.
That's such a great example of Galloway not needing a lot of time to get off that catch and shoot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Toppin, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. 10 points for him. Brown jams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a fast break now for New York. Rose gets the bucket. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Payne with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Rivers passes to Payne. Rivers trying to get open. Payne's shot is good.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Oh, God.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh.
The bucket. Brown's got 14 points.
Just
Ballin'.
no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
2
was a
seconds
steal.
separating the shot clock and game clock. Payne. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And the dunk by Brown.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And all you got
got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me.
Well said. And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Suns trail by 12. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Brown. That's the 5 for New York right now. Paul passes to Booker.
Oh, damn.
Block shot on the way. Here's Ayton. That shot is off.
Give me it.
Some solid defense from Brown. And
let's go.
Slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Now here's Paul. Last time out he had 14 points.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy.
Yeah, ain't no
to overcome an injury early, but
none
Julius
of that.
has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that to me is where he can make his mark.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, fresh in the last game against the Bucks, put on a show. He dropped in 38 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The Knicks leading by 14. Brown outside. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. What a remarkable vertical. Nerlens Noel demonstrating what a sensational athlete he is.
And here's Booker. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. They get it back.
Oh, no,
Ayton
y'all.
goes to the reverse.
Y'all got to go harder
than
than that.
Ayton's
Y'all
got 6.
got to go
Man, he's got
harder
such
than
a
that.
great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Brown the pass to Randall. Over Kaminsky. And Noel gets it to go on the assist from Randall. And that's now 6 points for Nerlens Noel. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 16. Pass to Kaminsky.
I'm just trying to stay,
Kicks to Paul.
keep having some good defense.
Count
Man,
that
it's
as
hard.
his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And they double up Brown.
Sure,
No
hit
one
that.
near Randall as he
Hit
lets
that.
it go.
Let's go.
And again, it's New York.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch and shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no
Double
doubt.
team.
Paul outside. Again, the miss by Paul.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Randall no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oh, damn.
Lets a floater go. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract. Coming off his first all-star selection and his most efficient scoring season, man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about can he create team success.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
55 seconds
Oh,
left in the
wow.
first half of the game.
He didn't even jump.
New York leading by 14.
Damn, I ran
Brown
into him.
outside. Noel, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. All free throws good from Noel. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Barrett against Bridges. 6 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Now Brown. He's got 16. He gets it up. And so it's New York sitting with a
Did I hit
comfortable
that?
lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, what's working for you
Man,
guys in the
why
first
y'all even
half? How
talking
did you
to
get
him?
yourselves going?
He deep bench.
We able to get out and run. We're getting it out the rim fast and getting out the court.
Man, you don't
You
know.
can keep running in the second half, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you.
That's about all he's
Thank you,
probably
David.
doing.
And we'll be right back.
I bet if I look at the... See, he playing with me. I can't talk to him, but... Damn. This ain't got 4 minutes.
Time to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
He got 1 point. He missed a free throw.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Frank Kaminsky is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1.
Oh, wow. Nice defense.
Robinson dishes to Brown.
Set that shit back up.
Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Let's go.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Suns trail by 14. Puts it up from 17 and off the left side of the rim.
Oh, he
and
playing.
swirls
Okay.
in for him.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Oh. Oh, I missed
That's a
it.
shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
Brown outside. Oh, my goodness.
No.
What a
Let's
play.
go.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the inside. Robinson with the block.
Nice
And so it looks
defense.
like the Suns will retain possession here. Burks, he's checked in for New York. And for the Suns, Nader's checked in. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Kaminsky kicks to Nader. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away.
Give me that shit. Give me it.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of RJ Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And they double up Brown. Wants to get
go.
Barrett and does. Good. Barrett's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
There's Galloway. Burks covering. The Knicks leading by 14. Inside. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spot.
For Phoenix, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
All right. I got 16 assists, so now it's all offense. I'm balling. I'm about to get 35 points.
And that one falls from Saric.
Well, I'm about to have 35
And Dario
points.
Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a
I can't help it. I can't help it when I see him cut. I just want to drop that dime.
He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
A nice shot by Booker.
But just tremendous concentration by Booker. Defense tries to bully him, but he stays completely locked and loaded.
He hits Brown with the drive. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Booker outside. To the right side.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Booker in the post. Working on Rose.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out left to the wing. Back to Brown. Oh, good from outside.
They could have gave me that.
Here's Payne. 7 points in the game. Booker the pass to Bridges. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. With 1 on the clock, the shot is good off the backboard. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding a big 8. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Brown out there with Rose. And it's Noel in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Damn, get off me. Get off me.
Open shot Randall and count it from 19 feet away.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Booker outside. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Here's Brown. The rebound. Ayton Martin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, good.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
I'm trying to score.
New York leading by 18. Brown kicks to Barrett. Wants to get it to Randall and does. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's
Man,
get
this is
refocused and play with more patience.
Barrett dishes to Brown. And he's
Come
good
on
the
now.
three ball.
Right in
Brown's got 5
Chris
points now
Paul's
this
face.
quarter.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
And the Suns call time. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that.
I guess they took me out just to score. Oh, yeah, we still winning.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul passes to Nader. There's Galloway. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky kicks to Galloway. A shot missing. And New York the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
Here's Galloway. Pass to Kaminsky. Now here's Paul.
Oh.
He's covered by Brown. Shot from 16. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Kaminsky.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Damn it.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
Kevin, we'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
He gets that one.
At this point, it's too easy
14
to
points
pass.
for Julius Randle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kaminsky, the pass to Paul. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got 9 points here in the second half.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Robinson left side. The shot's good. Making the play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the pass to Nader. Here's Galloway. For 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Brown feeling it out a bit. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, the more repetition Mitchell Robinson gets, the more confidence that's on display. He is cooking right now.
Here's Paul. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 25 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Paul is doubled. And Fresh picks up
Backcourt.
the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Doris, you and I know the quality of play in the NBA bubble was terrific. And some people have said a lack of travel a possible reason why. The league, we think, looking at ways to reduce travel moving forward.
Exactly, Kevin. And one option on the table is the, quote, series model. You see it in baseball, where you play consecutive games against a single opponent. So what about the states with multiple teams? New York or California? Can you play all of those teams in one trip? This not only preserves players, but it also cuts travel expenses, something the league is looking hard at.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the bucket. 16 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
To the paint, here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Ball against Brown. It's stolen by Randle. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Oh, nasty.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Nasty.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A nice shot by Booker.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Fresh.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And Brown drops them both. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Rivers can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Rebound by Smith. Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Bullock. Wasted no time on that one.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Phoenix's ball. And now the Suns a fast break. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Bench me.
Fresh.
I deserve it. This game.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
up from the hill, watch it, then we watch it. Swap it out, it's a flip, Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. It's hurt my youngest, they just for it. When they hit, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss. Light up the sky in the nighttime. Let your light shine. Say my name, say it 3 times. Out my way, now it's me time. Oh, I be on my own thing. I be on my own. I be focused on the money in my zone. I got 20 jobs, I need 20 clones. I got 20 hustles, I need 20 phones. I need, here go. You can have the profits, help you get a bag. Here go. Come up from the hill, watch it, then we watch it. Swap it out, it's a flip. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. It's hurt my youngest, they just for it. When they, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss.
Now team chemistry's at 57.
Life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realize. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you ever heard what I heard in my mind, never try, you would cry, that's a lie. You would. I don't wanna ever come down from my. I am in the best seat. From time and the next breed. If you come at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to. Don't mess with it. Moon waves and overseas, quick coasting overseas. Bun knows who don't believe. They will never wanna admit I'm the best here from the mere fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause he don't lack power, venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what I fright must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't wanna ever come down from my soul. It's just you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's gotta pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of probably not, they ain't rolling with no. Moving scatty, all erratic and that, they be fragile. Oh, you man, then come at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for. That makes 2 of us, venom. Night time today, like save lives and made minds a go deep. Oh, he wouldn't have guessed I'm so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's the day in the life of OGs dealing with. Won't leave, not a word you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go, so follow me. Actually don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a best honesty, but I know your policies. They wanna demolish me, use me and abolish me. I don't wanna hear no apologies. Or am I in my own head, can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the when I dig deep, I can never find nothing left. It's a mystery, rage, nothing but a rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt, we'll be showing no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag, all cash, venom.
So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole never level, I don't and ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap.
my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson once I got the wisdom. If I sit the bench, I got a funny feeling that you folding. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bait for Lauren, no monkey business. Can't H&M's, no. Shout out in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Down the all of us live in huts. I tell them, we go to Lagos. How you like to play tough? You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double MG is back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had. But who really can back?
Blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, man enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything kosher. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm over. This is crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on some right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Woo! Young, blowing all money. Spending million, make back. Whoa, man enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad speak pig Latin with a new seal. Sticker price with the Raekwon with the root deal. Slice of pine, we all eat. Sticker strong my with these weirdo. Sweater be paranoid. Treat the jet like it's cab fare. Solar came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small level. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bolt, Rest Well. Collins Ave in a high rise. Skyline, what I labeled a memoir. To broke is sci-fi. On my sideline, name tatted on 5 wives. Stacking money like Mayweather. And they heard I got 9 lives.
Young, blowing all money. Spending million, make back. Whoa, man enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Axel.
Brain they juice.
Ain't expecting this one.
Facts. My woo back baby. Woo back baby. Woo. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floor, sweat. So they turn driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a lot to deep jokes, drill like who these? I don't know. But I'm gonna go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey, that's what. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the engine, revving. Get that, my chicks is clearing. Your chicks is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. If you want, cause boy I can send it. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex. My. Woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Hey. Got it jumping out the zoo. See him. Yellow flame, hot moves. Break my hands out till I have her face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the. She let it twirl to the beat. I send a better reach. Wearing pearls, bits of bees. I only hurl at my peak. Nah.
Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Look, 2K20, straight swaggin'. No, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing races, I'm just chillin' in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the pros of women in the pen, like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Crawley. Run with the J from the Spartan. I'm salsa quite often. Probably George with the throbbers. Coming these hockers with lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash whipping with the drip. Look how salsa riding with the waves. I got the heart of an eight. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the ways. Hit me with the hype, like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard off the court like umbilicals, harder than physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want to now get it, I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fit.
Tough time. You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K. How much does it mean to you to come home and jump into NBA 2K? And what does that mean to you as somebody who's on the front line?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
I feel like I should have listened to what he had to say.
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Knicks. For Philadelphia, they feel really lucky, losing only once in the last. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Alt. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Green, and it's Milton in at the 2 guard. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Brown. Greg, a game like this, 2 offensive juggernauts going head-to-head. I mean, we're buckled in, ready to go.
I mean, listen, the rules favor offense in today's game. That's why league-wide scoring is on the rise, and I would expect we're going to see a bucket or 2 put forth tonight, Kevin.
No doubt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And there it is for him.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Here's Brown. Plays it up
Nice.
and puts it in. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Outside, Green. The pass to Maxey. A floater.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's Milton, just 3 to shoot, off target from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
That one misses.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Shoots from the baseline. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Damn.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league.
Better
this
do
play,
it.
but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Here's Brown, and the rejection by Embiid.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Embiid with it. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Pass to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. No good that time. And New York will come the other way. It's Barrett on the wing. Brown against Curry. Randall down low. Brown wide open. He fires.
Let's go.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Embiid finds Curry. Back to Embiid. And Fresh picks up the foul.
Yeah, let's get that.
That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reed is checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Burks, he's checked in for New York. Here's Korkmaz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rose.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And it's Brown missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Thybulle on the wing.
Damn.
Back to Curry.
Oh, wow.
They get a hand on it. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Oh, no. I'm going to get benched for sure.
A pull-up.
I'm going to get benched for
And
sure.
he hits the jumper for two.
I'm going to.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I got to make up for
back
that.
in fourth start, that's for sure.
Now with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage
No way.
in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Curry gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Go back to fundamentals.
Brown against Curry. To the inside. It's
Wow,
by
he
Curry.
ripped it.
Tipped away. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Let's go.
And Toppin throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Reed, and Brown over to help. Here's Curry with the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Randall dishes to Brown. Passes it to Robinson. Back to Brown. Howard with the steal. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Brown. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks leading by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Suns was outstanding. He contributed 31 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
He tries for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded closely. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Brown outside. Rebound by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Randall finds
Go. Oh, why
deflects
did he
the
stop
pass,
and look?
and stolen by Howard.
Wow, dude.
Here's Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And there's the pass to Embiid. Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
Embiid's got 9 points.
He's showing how dangerous he can be from there. Embiid's three-pointer, it continues to look better over time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. And so Brown will bring it up for New York. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. That one goes in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Embiid, and they double up Embiid.
Oh, wow.
Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Brown. And to get open is Robinson.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Robinson with the block. Here's Brown. He gets it in there.
Go.
And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
High arcing shot, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And New York making a change here. Noel's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 13 points.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Brown right side. And they pick up 2. And the Knicks lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry passes to Thibault. Curry looking around. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Outside Gibson, three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Toppin comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Burks.
Wow.
And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The 76ers trail by 13. Maxey passes to Curry. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Brown.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
It's Noel, high post. From beyond the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Maxey over to the wing. They need this. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
Oh,
Thank you,
hell
David,
no.
for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And so in the game for the 76ers,
wow,
they got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent and taking advantage of these opportunities. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And Robinson throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And Brown over to help to the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Brown outside. And Randall throws it down.
Pretty ass bounce pass.
Once Randall gets downhill, he's hard to contest.
So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 16-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Robinson with the block. But they'll get another.
Nice.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Brown's got the ball.
Let's go.
And Barrett slams it in.
Have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
And here's Maxey. 6 points for him. 2 points. That one goes.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
New York calls timeout. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up.
Shoot that.
Yes. Coaching style, and so I definitely think as far as that, the
trying to have an A+,
skill set and
team grade
is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Pass to Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. And
let's go.
It in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Maxey passes to Milton. Here's Reed. Robinson with the block. On up the court. And here's Brown outside. Now working with the new shot clock. And then Robinson slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Brown. Embiid kicks to Green. Here's Korkmaz. Passes to Maxey. Offensive rebound. Here's Thibault. Not going to go that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Knicks. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And New York looking at who they've got. Filling out the wings are Bullock and Barrett. Noel is out there with Randall, and it's Brown in at the point guard position. Down low, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Philadelphia shooting around 40% from the floor here. From deep, Green. That shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
There's the pass to Maxey. Here is Tolliver. Here's Scott.
Man, come
Scott
on.
with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Go.
There's Noel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. Hayes, he's checked in for... Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Back to Korkmaz. No one near him. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Now Brown to the paint. Gets tipped. Embiid with the steal. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Hayes with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Curry finds Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Toppin throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. To the inside, here's Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Brown with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Milton. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Howard, great positioning on the putback.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
The Knicks shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
They double team Curry. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Toppin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 18 points for Obi Toppin.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw good from Tolliver. So he gets them both. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations in time?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. The 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Fresh.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Brown outside. Rebound by the 76ers. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry with it. Now guarded by Gibson. Joe buries it from 3-point range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Gibson passes to Bullock. And Toppin throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
They be on computers. They said they be liking all my music cause I always kept it real and I ain't never plan on losing. This one for the people with the big dreams. Trying to make it to the top, big league. Just know I'm right here, climb with me. Even when I'm gone, talking 6 feet. I'ma go hard till I pass out. I've been in my zone talking. They said that boy crazy, spaz out. The sky is the limit, I'll never max out. What? I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name. And